So, we're gonna go for a tour of the tour of the roof. Here's the flat roof right here. This goes over the church foyer and the school part of the building. And this goes over the sanctuary, the sloped roof. We're looking at the low sloped roof. The other half is the high sloped roof. That's over the sanctuary. Notice that it's constructed out of asphalt shingles with a 5-inch reveal. And this is EPDM rubber roofing on top of here. So off we go, starting with downspout number 7. So here I'm walking along the gutter on downspout number 7. Walking. This is downspout number 7 right here. And this is, where'd it go? Oh, that's the puddle. I was wrong. This is the downspout right here. And this downspout number 7 is hopelessly clogged at the top. It's clogged at the top, which is different to say than it's clogged in other places. But this is what I want you to take notice of, is that this roof material is the same roof material as the EPDM on the flat roof. So this isn't consistent, but at least for this section, this is all rubber roof. And so it lasts pretty well, and I don't think the rubber roof is leaking into the soffit like it is in other places. And here we are, and let's see if there's a downspout over here. No, there's not. No downspout, so we still past number 7. Here's just your basic leaves here. Okay, now we're on downspout number 8 here. This is one of these universal cans that keep the crap out of the hole. It also keeps the water out, but you can tell that the roof material changes here in the corner. The low slope roof is here, the high slope roof is here. Now the corner material changes, and it's a fibrous material like this. See, it's kind of fibrous, and it was covered in sort of a tar material. Fibrous, covered in the sort of tar material. Now the sun has baked it, revealing the fibers, and the tar material has disappeared. So all of this right here is now water porous. So when the water sits here, it drips through to the soffit, which is a bad news scenario. Okay, so I'm continuing to walk along this. And so let's see, how big is this? There's 1 foot and 2 foot. So 2 of Ross's feet between the edge of this, the edge of the shingles, and the gutter right here is about 2 feet. And then this is the metal cap over here, which extends over the edge, metal, and then the material comes up over this metal portion right here. And this is where it leaks directly into the soffit. Now, this material here is under this. So whoever gets around to replacing this is going to have to lift up these shingles in some way, shape, or form and get this roofing material under here, under the shingles in a significant distance. Because there's a slit in the shingle like this. This is a 5-inch slit. This is 5 inches here, 5-inch reveal. This slit, you've got to get this material at least past here to end up with a waterproof scenario. So you need to peel back this layer somehow to at least get in this region, if not higher. You want to get high enough on the shingles so that when the water levels off here, this water level is below the this waterproof material shingle line. But this material here, now all the fibers exposed, it's no longer a waterproof material. It was at one time. Here's some tar on this surface by that drain. So we had number 7, number 8, and on our way. Walking on the steep part of the slope. That's approximately 2 foot from the shingle edge to the deepest part of the gutter, and then up again to the ridge, which has this metal portion on it. Walking along. Here's this jazzy section down here, and we meet number 9. So here sits number 9. Notice how the outside of number 9 here is completely coated with plant material, and so it is almost a perfect plug. By the time the water gets high enough to go run in here, it's already running over the roof edge. And so this thing does nothing, because as soon as the water gets this high, it's high enough to go right over the edge of the roof. So this is a completely non-functional device here. And this is all poofed out here like this, right? This is like all poofy. It wasn't originally like that, but that's how it is now. This feels very rubbery to me, this particular material. And we'll just go walk along from 7, 8, 9 to the next one. 8, 9. Okay, walking along to number 10. Here's number 10. And here again, what we have here is the clogging of this drain is so complete that by the time the water runs into it, it runs over the edge. So, nice idea, but in its concurrent configuration, it has no effectiveness whatsoever. This plant material was cleaned off 1 month ago. It was clean. Now it's filled this area again. Okay, so let's see, that was number 10. Here's number 11, going across the corner. And if you can, under here someplace, somewhere under here, there it is. There's the device. Again, it's a complete plug. It doesn't serve as a drain whatsoever. So all the water goes someplace, but not down that hole. And again, notice the fibrous material here. This is now has the ability to leak, and the water goes through here and drains into the soffit and drools out of the soffit. So here, when this fills up, when this fills up with water, the water heads right for this edge. This is the edge of the metal, of the bronze colored architectural metal that goes over here. But when the water gets to this, it's all going to go run through here and down underneath the metal edging here, which is about 3 or 4 inches wide. And walking along, little hole plug there. What was that, number 11 maybe? I lost track. So here's number 12 right here, completely plugged. It was clean a month ago. And notice that again, this is just going to leak like crazy. No, it's not going to be effective at all. Here's the metal edge showing up here. So let's continue the walk. I kind of lost track of the number, but I think that was 12. And I expected one here, but there isn't one. Thought there was. So here's the next one. Hey, look at this. You can see part of it. The good news is you can see part of it. The bad news is by the time it gets this high, so the water runs through, it will run over the edge. So that is also a plug, although it appears to be something different. Now the last one, which is 14, is in here someplace. 14 doesn't have one of those little nets. It's got, yeah, here you go. There's number 14. That's the one that runs out here into the yard, heading, that should go to the pipe, but just goes out in the yard. So this is the only functional hole in the entire sloped roof right here. So all the rest of the sloped roof either goes over the edge or leaks through this material into the soffit. Now this material here on the low slope roof appears to me to be rubber roofing. That's Percival's guess. And then the material changes on the high sloped roof to a different material. It looks like kind of fiberglassy over here. Various materials over the years have fixed that, and so the material itself is rubber roof to here on the low slope, and this other mystery fibrous material on the high slope roof. And there we have it. That's the CRC symbol, it's a Christian Reformed Church symbol if you're not a native CRCer. These windows are colored windows, and they always look pretty in the sunshine when the sunshine hit that, but the trouble was it hit the preacher in the eye. So Vicky Holsma finally painted them opaque. This is where so there's a lightning rod that's supposed to attach to this. The cable was here a while ago, but it disappeared over time. And it goes to this, which is the grounding cable. That's how what we do for lightning protection here, and that's been missing for 25 years. It's been missing ever since I had that repainted. Pretty good job on that repaint, eh? I think it's pretty nifty. So, but here's the rest of the roof. Been several days dry, and pretty well drained, but not in its entirety.